is nuts. This, Mike Pence is kind of the official spokesman for the right-wing Christians in America. He's the whitest white man in the Republican Party, I think. And he competes with Josh Hawley for that. And he yesterday on Fox Business just openly declared, he was talking to Larry Kudlow, and Kudlow says, "These lefties, they want to scrap religion, Mike Pence, and I think it's a horrible mistake." And then Pence says, "Well, the radical left believes that the freedom of religion is the freedom from religion, but it's nothing the American founders ever thought of or generations of Americans fought to defend." Really? Freedom from religion was the essence of the founders. I mean, the Virginia statute for religious freedom, there are three things on Jefferson's tomb. He wrote his own tombstone before he died. And none of them are President of the United States. It's that he started the University of Virginia, and he was the author of the Virginia Statute for Religious Freedom. And the Virginia Statute for Religious Freedom says, and I quote, "Setting up their own opinions and modes of thinking as the only true and infallible, and as such endeavoring to impose them on others, hath established and maintained false religions over the greatest part of the world and through all time, and that to compel a man to furnish contributions of money for the propagations of opinions which he disbelieves and abhors is sinful and tyrannical." He went on to say, "No man shall be compelled to frequent or support any religious worship, place, or ministry whatsoever, nor shall be enforced, restrained, molested, or burthened in his body or goods, nor shall otherwise suffer on account of his religious beliefs or opinion, but that all men shall be free to profess and by argument to maintain their opinion in matters of religion, and that same shall in no wise diminish, enlarge, or affect their civil capacities." James Madison went off on this, saying, here's the literal quote, "The settled opinion here is that religion is essentially distinct from civil government and exempt from its cognizance, that a connection between them is injurious to both, that there are causes in the human breast which ensure the perpetuity of religion without the aid of the law." He said, "A legal establishment of religion without a toleration could not be thought of, and with toleration is no security for public quiet and harmony, but rather a source itself of discord and animosity." That's the father of the Constitution. This is amazing. It's just amazing. Pence goes on to say that the Supreme Court has a duty to side with Christianity over all other religions. He said, "After four years of the Trump-Pence administration, I'm confident that we have a pro-religious freedom majority on the Supreme Court of the United States, and I'm confident that come Election Day, you're going to see that freedom majority around the country turn out and vote pro-freedom majorities in the House, the Senate, and state houses around the country." So stay tuned. Larry helps on the way. Pro-religious freedom, also known as, pro-evangelical Christianity. And this has real-world implications. These people who say that because they're Christians, that they should be able to trash LGBTQ people, go after the gays, stop lesbians, stop, no more trans people. This is, down in Florida, Ron DeSantis got through his Don't Say Gay law. And what that law says, it's called the Parental Bill of Rights law. What that law says is that parents can sue teachers, schools, school districts, and school boards. Not private ones, only public ones. Right? This is part of the war on public education. And here comes this guy in West Palm Beach. He's an Orthodox Christian. He's actually, and his 12-year-old son is in the 7th grade at the Emerald Cove Middle School. And the teacher, and his son was born in New Zealand, exclusively went to private schools in New Zealand and Romania until the family came to the United States in 2020 because the human rights were breached due to COVID lockdowns in Romania. So they came to Florida looking for freedom. And he is suing all of these folks, the school district, the school board, the school, its principal, and the teacher, because this teacher had a gay pride flag, a rainbow flag, in his classroom. The lawsuit says Mr. DeLeo and his son are both born, baptized, and practicing Orthodox Christians. Their religion considers homosexuality a sin. He is against government intrusion upon his rights, and especially in terms of how to raise his son. And he asserts that having the gay pride flag in the classroom during Gay Pride Month is a crime. And he is entitled to financial damages from the teacher, from the members of the school board, from the school itself, and from the state. This is where it all leads. And of course, every teacher in Florida now is terrified. And this teacher is going to probably go broke just with the bills to defend himself. Welcome to America, spelled with a K.